So some people had asked for a walkthrough of my next job that I'd done, so I thought I'd do it in this one. It's been a nice job. I'm up in Eoundhay in Leeds. I'm just finishing off a 7kw Arotherm on an old Victorian property, like 1800 and something build, solid brick, no cavity. Leeds Beckett had been out, so I'd done a full last report on it. Leeds Beckett had been out and they got a air change rate after the rule of 40 divided by coming to 0.67. After a lot of reading to try and get my head around air changes and talk with customer, we decided to go with all house air change rate of 0.9. Big gable end, quite exposed, so on windy days just take a bit of tolerance. It's a big house as well, big ceilings, 3 metre, 2.8, 2.9, so we didn't want to undersize as such. So we've only changed 2 radiators. There is a lot of systems still on 8mm microbore. We've used existing pipework, it's fully flushed, it's direct, no buffer, no additional pump. It's been running since last week. Radiators, some of them are top bottom same end as well. What we found is a manifold on bottom floor, we've ripped that out, repiped top bottom in 20mm MLCP pre-insulated because it runs at ground floor. The other 2 floors, because we've split that load off it, then as resistance drops on the other 2, we've then got the manifold, and some of the radiators are still 8mm. The rest are 8mm, but they've got 15 stabs up to them. It's been running well. Balancing weren't too difficult either, which I never find is difficult on heat pump systems anyway. We're running DT5. So it just to show you can flush 8mm systems with manifolds, and these manifolds would have flow and return into one. So it loops in, flow returns, and then loops straight back out, and it's got a gate valve on it. So it's like an open bypass as such, and just resistance is pushing it round. 50-degree floor temperature design because we only changed 2 radiators downstairs. So this is a property. We've had some internal wall insulation up here around there. This is all solid. This is all just solid brick, like I say, no cavity. Standard double glazing windows, nothing else to be about. We've got his heat pump sited just here. Primary Pro all in, so Primary Pro there into antifreeze, so that's 35mm Primary Pro rant antifreeze, then back to 28, all the way 28, all into unit. I use pump house wall bracket. I actually prefer the Vaillant one, the Eoundhay one, which I think I'll be using that in future. I'm not 100% on that one. Drain's just been took off. There, isolator there, it's running at minute. I'll leave it. Sound assessment was that building there, no issue with that. So we've run plants straight into the basement. So before it had an intergas system boiler, which was just there. Pipe work run through there, you can see D2 on a new waste that way. That was floor that we had to get under. They're new circuits that we run. There's a bit of lagging that I need to just add onto here, but you can see pre-insulated MLCP coming through, stabs up to that radiator. So we had a cylinder in here before. This is it, so we've got a run up there, sit upstairs, we've got a run up there, and we've got a towel rate up there. I've used the Cayman insulation on there. Primary sleeved insulation, and that isolation valve's outside. Fill and flush valve, so this is existing system and it's been flushed, and we've got we've done VDI, so we've run through resin from Alexion. You know, you flush it right and you fill right, and then you just keep on monitoring every year. You're not going to get no problem. It's best way to, you'll never stop corrosion, but it's a way to prevent corrosion, in my opinion, rather than just chucking a bottle of any bit of ink in a magnet. This time we use interclean magnet filter. I prefer the Altechnic XF, but I forgot to order. You know, I forget stuff all the time. So I've got Gemma doing that a minute for me, which helps, because I think I ordered BSS every day. I think I did about £70 in next day deliveries from BSS for stuff that I'd ordered. IM expansion, which is my preferred expansion. Tesla valve onto here. Esba valve, which is all I use now. I've thrown them diverter straight, but I know people said I didn't got issues, but you've got a higher shut-off pressure and you've got a better KV value through them. So what I've used here is I've used the 1.25" one when it's 131. So one is L pattern, entry, 3 ports and female connections, and a 2-point actuator which just powers open. Alternating vessel, what you get with it, I prefer the Aquapressos. I like the round one, and it's got a butyl bag in there, but I forgot to order that. Tesla tons, my preferred choice on the ton dish. So that's taking his detail, which is probably never ever going to go off anyway. No. Combi valve, so it's serviced above higher cylinder. People that say you want a service valve in here, no you don't. You can just isolate water, pressurise it. If you need to replace it, you just take that off. It's nearly above height anyway, so it's not an issue. Fill point here for VDI and putting it in, and for flushing, so we've got mains coming through. 250 litre cylinder there. We've got a solar boost. We've got a full battery setup. Sunny Boy for that solar boost there. Give energy. This is our little board that we fit, so we use fit board, single socket for the Vaillant Connect, control unit, heat pump, or surge protection, RCD. So induction I've got fitted as well. What we use is fuse box. There's something else I'm going to show you down here. No. So that's all that.